What's going on, everyone? Is Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over Dogecoin here today. So let's look at what we have here for Dogecoin, and let's go ahead and set our trend lines here. So yes, we are starting to consolidate here in Dogecoin, and we are moving up here, but we are going to have some big movement here whenever we come here to the end of our consolidation period. So that is what we're waiting for right now. We're continuing to go up on this little trend line here. So we are going to have some huge movement, whether it's going to be a huge up movement or a huge down movement. It's going to be sometime around this point here, around the 55-cent range. Once we get there again, it's going to continue to trade sideways till we get there. And then, as you know, either we're going to have huge buying or huge selling. So yeah, buying would make us go up, and then selling would make us go down. And let's look at the candlesticks. So as you can see here with these candlesticks, you can see, oh, wrong thing, there it is. All right, so yeah, we're having a lot of selling right now, but we did just now hit the tip of that trend line, so we were going to sell off regardless. So yeah, now we're selling off here, and now we're going to follow this a little bit, and yeah, we'll follow this until we consolidate here. So Dogecoin could really go up huge right here. Like, this could be the consolidation that we need to really send us like higher, up to 60 cents now, because that is our next point right there. That is the next point we need to hit here with Dogecoin. So that is where we are at here in the short term, but looking more in the long term, we are still rising here on this trend line. So yeah, we are still moving here on this trend line. So if we do end up dipping here and then coming back down to here, then that wouldn't be unprecedented, because remember what Elon Musk did say yesterday. I have to keep going back to this because this is a big thing that he said yesterday. He said, as always, don't panic. And as you can see here, this is our long-term trend line, but don't panic if we, end up falling back down to our long-term trend line, because look over here, we did break out of that long-term trend line. Look, we broke out of it, and then over here you can see now we're inside of a new trend, and we're like way above our long-term, right? So right here at the end of this consolidation, that's why I'm saying we could dip or we could go up, just whatever one's going on more. Like, if we're having more buying than selling, we're going to go up huge, but if we're having more selling than buying, then we're going to go down huge. And right now you can kind of see that we're having some selling here. Like, every time we try to pass our trend line up here, every time we try to pass 56 cents, we kind of just start to dip every time we try to get above that area. And it was kind of same thing back here, but back here was 57. Then right here it started to get lower, 56.89. This one got a little lower, down to 56.54. So you can kind of see that it's getting lower and lower and lower. The highs are becoming lower, the lows are becoming higher, and that's kind of how it consolidates. So we will see what we do at the end of this consolidation period. Hopefully we have way more buying, like here. Like, if we can just have Elon Musk tweet around here. And honestly, I think Elon Musk may be looking at the charts. I think Elon Musk is honestly looking at the Dogecoin charts and tweeting amongst, like, when the chart is like, all right, let me explain what I'm saying here, because like, this is where Elon Musk actually tweeted. He tweeted like right over here. This is where he started to tweet yesterday. So it's kind of funny how when he tweets is actually when the consolidation was kind of happening with Doge. Like, Doge was going down huge. It was kind of consolidating right there. You can see it was having some consolidation, and then he tweets, and then boom, it just goes to the moon. So I don't know, maybe he's watching it, and if he is, and if he tweets something around this time, then we know 100% that he's watching it. But yeah, this is a close call right now, and we are still trading sideways here, almost to this tip of this consolidation, and then we'll really know whether or not we're gonna jump huge or drop huge. But either way, long term, we already know we're doing good long term with Doge, and we already know our long term trend line's already set. Like, if you look over here, like, our long term trend line is already telling us that we're going to continue to rise. We have nothing to worry about, really, even if we do drop temporarily. But yeah, this isn't bad news. This is actually good news with Doge, that we know that we are consolidating, and that we aren't just selling off huge, like, right off the bat. At least we know, and we kind of know before we do this. So if you do want to sell now because you don't know if it'll drop huge or jump huge, I understand, but I'm not going to sell, because if it jumps huge, that is exactly what we all need. But I seen what Elon Musk said here, don't panic, so it makes me think that it might drop. But yeah, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, just going over this little chart here. But let's go over here and look at Dogecoin's market cap. So Dogecoin is now at number 4 We are 71.2 billion in market cap, 25.1 billion in the last 24 hours traded. This is crazy. Dogecoin is doing crazy numbers. It's just crazy what Dogecoin is doing still. But yeah, we are up today 31.2%. So yeah, if we do dip, don't be surprised. We are up 31.2% today. So honestly, I think we may just dip a little bit. And because you have to think our long-term trend line is all the way down here, like you can see it, like our long-term trend line is all the way down here around like 43 cents or so. Around this time right here, we really should be breaking 41 cents right now, like because like we hit that bottom and then we started to go up on this trend line, but we really should have been breaking 41 cents right now. So that's how it is with Dogecoin. So if we do dip, do not be surprised, because that was unnatural growth. Like I said yesterday, whenever Elon Musk tweets, just consider that as unnatural growth, because a bunch of buy orders come in, and then that's how we get our temporary trend lines, and then we follow them. But the temporary trend lines, it just follows people's trading habits. Like people sell when it reaches the top, they buy when it reaches the bottom. So you see like more people started to buy there, so it went up, and then people seen it gain, so they sold. Then they seen that it sold off, so people bought more, and they seen that it sold off again, so they keep selling. It just kind of follows this pattern over and over again. But yeah, this is a good area for Dogecoin to be right now, though, because if we do dip, remember that is a good dip to buy, because remember our long-term trend line. If you buy that dip and we go all the way back down to 40 cents, just imagine like we're gonna be right back up here like in no time. So yeah, this is the Dogecoin prediction, if you want to call it that. But yeah, we are gonna be at $1, so I guess yeah, $1 2 months. That's why I wanted to put it at. But yeah, let's go over here and look at our whales. So still the top whale here, it still has not sold anything. It's still getting their little tiny transactions. And first in, first out, I want to see. Actually, I want to see the ones that were just started today. Their first in. So this one right here, first time in was 2019. I want to see whales that were kind of just brought up out of nowhere. So this whale's first time getting into Dogecoin was on this the 6th. Yeah, the 6th of February. I want to see a whale that just got in like just now. All right, so let's see how many whales just now put in millions and billions of dollars. So this whale started their journey on the 4th of this month. So yeah, this whale started on the 4th of this month, put in a whole $273 million. That's crazy. 498 million Doge still has not sold yet. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to see what these whales are actually doing here. The last out, first outs. And this whale here is buying more today. So yeah, they're still buying a lot more at 53 cents. They see the potential here. But remember, all it takes is for these whales to start selling out huge, and that's what really makes the price go down. So yeah, we can see every day there's always a whale, doing some kind of price manipulation type stuff. But it's how it goes here in Dogecoin. They're playing with this money like it's nothing. Just put 29,000 in, took 29 out. Yeah, this is what the whales are doing here in Dogecoin. Let's go ahead and check Google Trends though, because we need to see how we're trending. Because yesterday we were actually trending like almost all day with Dogecoin, like Doge for Tesla, and we had Cardano, and then we had Dogecoin and Cardano like competing for the Tesla. But we know that Dogecoin is gonna get added over Cardano. But if they add Cardano, that would be cool too. I would also want to see them add Cardano, but we do know Dogecoin is more Elon Musk's favorite. Elon Musk hasn't really talked about Cardano. But let's look at our... Okay, so we're still trending here for Dogecoin, just not as much as we were before, but we're still trending high here. I do believe we may have a dip here. We might have a little dip here, so it could happen. But remember, we could break through that trend line. We could break through the consolidation and go up. Anything can happen at this point. But actually, yeah, we might I don't know, we might actually end up jumping instead of dipping, because if you see here, you can kind of see that every time we kind of top out here, we top out at a higher amount. Like you see, like it's higher and higher every time. Next time we'll probably be around here or possibly here, and then there, and then like I have here, and then, you know, higher highs and lower low. I mean lower highs and then higher lows. Yeah. So I don't know. We could actually end up breaking out here. Like you can see, it's kind of going on a little stair step here. Go all the way up here like this, and then boom, right out. So yeah, that is what we could be looking like here. That's kind of what it's looking like. Let's just have this come down to here, just like that. So yeah, I hope this is what it does, but I don't know what it's gonna do yet. So we'll see what that does, and I'll re-update you all on what we end up doing here with Dogecoin. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with the Robinhood Weeble. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.